Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the RedCubed server. This is like take 3 for me because, well, I was getting really weird frame rate drop issues where I was going down to 24 FPS, and that was because my laptop was not plugged in, despite me thinking it was plugged in. And yes, I'm recording on a laptop right now, so actually, for the most part, all of the videos that I've recorded while here in college have been on my laptop. But, as you may or may not notice, right now I'm alone, which is a first, because the last few episodes have been recorded with other people, and this is gonna be I wanted to say this was gonna be a talky episode, because it probably is gonna be, because I have a bunch of stuff that's been happening, and college in general, and I have to explain, like, my awful upload schedule as of lately. But actually, let me just quickly check audio to make sure. Yep, audio is fine. Yeah, I'm using... I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not using my MXL microphone. I'm currently using the Blue Snowball, and it probably doesn't sound as good, but it really is, and it's good enough for now. College, it has been a lot different than I've expected, and because of that, well, I haven't been able to do YouTube nearly as much. And actually, there was something that I wanted to work on while I did this, and it was just some very simple building. I just need a bunch of cobblestone, and I need to get rid of the rest of this crap in my inventory, so we don't need that. I'll keep those. Don't need that, or those. Can't even fit them into my junk chest. Oh, yes, I could. Okay. Get rid of that, and now let's just go grab a bunch of cobblestone. But college, it has been not what I've expected, and it hasn't been bad in any way, but it's just been, like, time-consuming, a lot more so than I thought, because coming into college, I really wasn't expecting a huge change in my social life, but to be quite honest, that has taken a complete 180, and I am now an extraordinarily social person in the sense that the time that I used to spend on a computer is, for the most part, now spent hanging out with other people. And because of this, I haven't been able to do nearly as much recording as I want to. And where did all of my cobblestone go? I think I have some over here, right? Right? I'm not out of cobblestone, am I? That would be like, some, but not a lot. Yeah, I've just been spending so much time hanging out with people that I've unfortunately been putting YouTube and recording videos in a bit of a lower priority, and I realized that I probably should not do that as much as I have been, because I kind of took, like, an impromptu 10-day break. Luckily, tomorrow is when the videos that I just started, that I just started recording are going to go live. Yeah, I need to get into a schedule, because recording here is a bit harder than it was back at home, mainly because I cannot record in my room. I'm recording on my laptop right now, like I said earlier, and that is because my room always has a lot of people in it, and it's just not too convenient to record that, and it's a little awkward talking into a microphone with people around you are watching you, and it's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm talking to this inanimate object over here because it's my job. But, yeah, I haven't been recording in my room at all, so I usually borrow a friend's room whenever he's out to record, and, yeah, now that I am... Well, I think my schedule's going to alleviate itself a little bit in the coming days, because, well, I'll save the stories for later. Just want to get these chunks to actually load in, because they are not doing a good job of that. And let's get rid of this pickaxe, because I don't want to have 2 used pickaxes in my inventory, at least in my immediate inventory, and I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here. Actually, all of this needs to be smelted. So it's off to the smeltery to throw in our cobblestone. But, yeah, college, it's a lot more time-consuming than I thought it would be. Yeah, I was going to go on an epic spiel about it, but there really isn't much to say other than social life, socializing. Silly me thought when I get into college, I'm just going to be on my computer all day like I normally was after I finished all of my school stuff. No, that was certainly not the case. Mainly because, I don't know if I've told this story yet, but coming into college, I saw myself as sort of introverted, not really like very introverted, but definitely sort of an introvert, because I really didn't go out and talk to people that much, both because I wasn't too interested in it, and just there weren't people that I could socialize with on a regular basis around. Oh, I don't remember which goes to which. I think this is fuel, and no, not fuel. I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is smeltables. I hope this is smeltables, or else we're going to have a ton of cobblestone backed up in the system. Here's to hoping that we didn't just screw things up. The furnace is on. Yes, we didn't mess up. But I don't know why this is not getting any items for some reason. And, oh, it's dumping some iron into the system as well. Okay. Seems like we have some iron that needs smelting. We'll also grab some potatoes, because they are delicious, and who doesn't love potatoes? God, I was gonna work on that, but then I realized I had like no smooth stone brick, so I really can't work on that. But this area over here, I really like how this is coming in, how this is looking. Oh, phone. Why did you just unlock yourself? You shouldn't do that, phone. No, that's not right. I've really come to like realize that a flattened look isn't really bad if you know what to do, and like getting rid of grass and putting in stones, or putting in like brick, it makes it look like it's developed, which I like. So like right down there, that's probably going to be all cobblestone, and then farther down there, I'm going to have some houses, and of course there are going to be houses over there. I'm just trying to lay this out in my head. One thing that what I wanted to do is work on the road going to the jungle that I burned down, because I'm going to start to build something there, hopefully kind of. Did I just see monster somewhere? I don't know why I saw the word monster. Yeah, these are just stone. Like, these aren't monster eggs, are they? If they are, how the heck did I get them? That fire is so ominous sounding. There's nothing that I can even do in this building. I need to figure out where all my stuff went. But, yeah, college. It's fun. The heck is this stuff? Is this stuff mine? I don't know if this is my stuff. It doesn't look like it, because I don't have any wither skeletons. Or yeah, I have not gone wither. If I could speak, that would just be absolutely wonderful. I have not gone wither hunting yet at all. I don't even know if I've fought a wither yet on RedCubed, at least. I know I've done it on the public server back when we had the public server, and oh yeah, that's something else I can talk about. The public server. It's taking a bit longer than expected, mainly because well, a couple of factors. The big one being that we're not only using plugins that have been developed beforehand. We're actually making a plugin for the server that's going to be quite the thing when it comes into actuality. I've got this grand idea of what I want to do, and pretty much the server, the way I'm going for right now, is going to be a very RPG/PvP oriented server, in the sense that you can PvP anywhere, anytime that you want, except for the immediate spawn area in the any place that isn't the hub. So, Spawn Town, you can PvP in there. Anywhere out in nature, you can PvP people, and you can kill them, and you can steal their stuff if you want. Except we're going to build a code of chivalry of sorts, where you're going to be it's going to be a very big incentive to not kill people. Because if you kill people, not only are you going to, like, lose some sort of karma, people are also you're going to have a bounty put on your head, and people are going to be out to kill you. And on top of that, like, the way I can't really share everything with you, because I want to keep this a secret until it's ready to go, because there are some pretty grand ideas that I have that I don't want anyone else taking before we've implemented them. Pretty much a lot of what I'm doing has actually been influenced by a couple of shows that I've watched over the past year or so, and wow, I really have like none of this stuff. A little bit of it's based on Attack on Titan, a little bit of it is going to be based on Sword Art Online. So yeah, we're gonna go for a unique experience, and coding plugins takes time, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. What I'm hoping for is getting the server up by mid-October to early November. Yeah, by then I'm assuming that we'll be able to get everything coded and everything built. Right now, the build team is doing a wonderful job. We slowed down for a little while, but we recently picked up and we're making some fantastic progress. We're definitely finished building before the plugin is done, which is both a good thing and a bad thing because, well, the plugin is taking a huge amount of time because I have this Google Docs page with like everything that I want in the plugin, and, well, it's a lot, and not all of it's very easy to accomplish in buckets because the way the bucket works is it provides you with a set of, like, it lets you modify Minecraft to an extent, but only with what has been put into it. Like, there are things that you can't do with Bucket. For instance, you can't set custom name tag colors to the extent of what I want. I actually need, like, I would really like if I could just set it to a custom hexadecimal color, but I can't, unfortunately, because of how Bucket works and how Minecraft works. So, unfortunately, it'll sort of be what I want, but not entirely. If that makes any sense. I don't think that should make any sense. It really shouldn't. Oh no, there is a block back there that I want to break. There we go. Details. Minuscule details that I, for some reason, care about. I guess, are we going to work on the path that I wanted to work on? I guess we're just going to work on cobblestoning this area up, because cobblestone looks nice. We can break that, and that, and that. Bam, bam. No! Bam. So yeah, the public server is in the works. We're actually going to be able to get the people that donated for early access on pretty soon. Patch has been in charge of getting that all set up, and it's almost done. All of the requests for usernames have been sent out, and we will be compiling the whitelist for that as soon as that's done. We'll probably have that up, not by the time this video goes out, but probably within a week of this video going out. So if you donated and got early access, you should be able to get on very soon, which is a good thing, isn't it? I mean, you're not going to be able to do much yet because the economy is not in place. Yes, this is going to be a very economy-driven server, but the economy is not yet in place. Spawn is not finished, so you'll be seeing the progress of Spawn as we build it. Isn't that? That'll be unique. You'll get a fancy little emblem and all that great stuff because emblems are a cool thing, I think. They let you differentiate between people that have just normal old people and not normal old people. Fun times. Fun times indeed. Wait, we need this pickaxe in my inventory just in case I mess up, which is entirely a possibility because messing up is not too difficult to do in Minecraft. I need some more bushes. We have a tree over there. I have, like, no saplings, no trees. It's just depressing how little stuff I have in this area. Bleh. In terms of life, I need to bring villagers over here. I need to bring animals over here. It's dead. It's a ghost town over here. I would be sad if I couldn't bring people over here, but luckily I can. So I won't be alone in my ghost town of a place. Let's see. We need the stone bricks to line the border. Oh, excuse me. Burps, they're just absolutely wonderful. Oh, I missed. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Let's talk about college in general. My college experience thus far. College, I was looking forward to college for such a long time, and I can't lie. It's been nothing short of what actually, no. It has not been what I've expected, but it has not fallen short of my expectations in any way. College is amazing. I love it. There's the freedom that comes with it. There's just the fun aspect of it. And sure, like, the point of college is to study and all, but come on. Let's be honest. A huge portion of college is the social experience, and I am very much enjoying that to the fullest extent possible. And oh man, it's cut into a lot of things. It's absolutely destroyed my sleep schedule. Like, if I get 6 hours of sleep, that's a really good night of sleep. I quite often I get my 4.5 hours that I usually get, like I did back in high school, which I'm trying to wane off of. I'm trying to make a better sleep schedule for myself, but it's really difficult. Actually, on that note, the way that things are going, next semester, I think I'm going to be changing rooms, so I'll be with, for any of you guys who watch the vlog, I'll be rooming with Jamie, hopefully, and if I do that, that'll be really good, because then I will be in a double instead of a quad, which means that I'll be able to record in a much more frequent basis, and have a bit more privacy. That, and Jamie and I, we're really good friends, and the one thing that I've thought of again is, do I want a room with a good friend? One thing that I did coming into college was one of my good friends from high school is coming to the same college as me, except I did not think that our friendship would last if we became roommates, so I was just like, yeah, let's not be roommates. But I think that Jamie and I will be able to do perfectly fine as roommates, because we're buds, and on top of that, we know each other's limits. We know what to do and what not to do around one another, and we're bros to the max, for lack of better terms. Can you run, please? Oh, it's Jake. Let's ban Jake. Didn't even take that long for him to get banned. JK, we love Jake. Jake is a great guy. I love Jake. Oh no, the admin is on. Where? Run! Hide my diamonds! They're obviously cheated in, because I'm the admin and I cheat. Just kidding, I don't cheat. I play legitimately, because legitimacy is fun and a half. Let's see. Just and don't. Yeah. This microphone, the one thing I really don't like about this microphone is that it is ultra sensitive. Like, holy crap, if I move away from it, it's just, you can barely hear me. And then if I move farther away, it's just like I'm yelling right now almost, and you can't even hear me. I have to be right here if you want to in any way hear me. But then again, it also picks up on a bunch of background noise, which is really obnoxious. It's just... But yeah, you see, I like how this looks right now with the cobblestone. Now I just need something over here so it doesn't look like a barren, empty space. And that's what I am awful at when it comes to Minecraft, is just the decorations. I can sort of build houses, I can sort of build buildings, but as soon as it comes to decorating, hell no. I should really look at some examples of like interior design in Minecraft, or exterior design in Minecraft even, because I don't have any of that knowledge right now. I'm not sure if I want to cobblestone this entire area, but yeah, I like how this area looks down here. It looks very, well, industrial, almost industrial. I'm probably going to actually tear this hill down. We could actually get started on that and make this entire area flat, which means that I'll probably bump this down as well, so we have a nice vista onto this small lake thing. And yeah, I guess we'll get started on that. Let me just check to see how long we've been going. Oh, I missed audition, and instead I decided to start up Photoshop. Photoshop, get out of here. Adobe Audition, it is my preferred audio recording, editing, and anything software. If you need a program to edit your audio, go for Adobe Audition, because it is good. It gets, ouch, my 2.5 thumbs up of approval. Yes, 2.5. That's better than 2, but I don't have the fingers to make it 3, because we don't have 3 thumbs, you silly goose. We only have 2 thumbs. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I was going to talk about college experience things. Today I'm actually going with some friends, well actually with a friend, to this event called No Voice Zone, which I don't know if I've explained this before, but RIT has, I'm pretty sure I've said this, RIT has a very large hard of hearing and deaf population, because one of the I guess things that separates RIT from everyone else is they have this program called the National Institute for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, and because of that, like, deaf culture is very, very prevalent in, what the hell is that? Oh, zombie pigman. In everything that happens here on RIT, like in my classes and how many classes? I think it's. So actually, it's only one of my classes. I have an interpreter, and he or she, usually a she, will interpret sign language, like whatever the teacher's saying, and just sign it out for the hard of hearing people in the class. This is in my computer science class, so. It's interesting seeing that person. I can't deny they are rather distracting. I do find myself staring at them because, well, computer science as it is right now is a very, very, very easy class for me, because everything we're doing in that class is review. So there's that, and because of the deaf culture here, there is a club sort of thing called No Voice Zone, which is pretty much like sign language for dummies, ASL for dummies actually, ASL being American Sign Language. And I'm going there with a friend, and we're gonna have fun because it's actually really enjoyable. Between like all the derps between us, it's just like, well, how do I explain it? So you learn sign language, which is cool. Like, and by learn, I mean I know maybe 3 or 4 words in sign and the alphabet. But last week we got to pretty much roleplay a deaf/hard of hearing, deaf-blind person, which that was an experience. You pretty much had to guide someone, and we guided each other, so that was fun. I don't think we're going to be doing something like that this week. I think it's going to be a more traditional classroom sort of experience. And yes, it's educational, which is good or bad depending on how you look at it. It's just a lot of fun. So, yeah. No Voice Zone. What else is there here that happens on campus? Ballroom dancing. I've told you guys multiple times that I'm like a huge fan of formal balls and conventions. They have a ballroom dancing club on campus, and it meets every Tuesdays and Thursdays, although I haven't actually gone the last couple of weeks because of a couple of other events going on at the same time. But ballroom dancing club, that's a lot of fun. What else? Those are the only clubs that I've really gone to because, well, I love ballroom dancing, and I thought No Voice Zone would be a cool experience. Actually, it's annoying that I have to, that it's a requirement, but because I'm a freshman, they're worried that I'm going to be like that antisocial guy that I don't know, that's going to commit suicide or something. They're worried about that with all freshmen, so they kind of force you to do some extracurricular activities, and it's actually, I think it's a graduation requirement to go through with this stuff, which is just 1,400 flavors of annoying and So, I've been using the No Voice Zone as my, this is what I'm doing extracurricularly sort of thing, and yeah, I like it. No Voice Zone is fun. It's just annoying that I have to justify, or that I have to do a write-up about it because they're stupid. Yes, there's no better choice of words other than they're stupid, to be quite honest. I hate that class so much. It's called Year 1, and yeah, it's freshman orientation pretty much, past orientation time, so only a couple more weeks I think of it. I think I have, that block is derpy. I think I have another 3 weeks of that class, which is, it could be worse, and a zombie's coming after me. Wonderful, just what I wanted to deal with, a zombie. I threw my sword, I threw my pickaxe instead of using my sword. Silly Q button, getting in the way. Come on, break faster, and I swear, if there's, now starts the zombie swarm, just what I wanted. Oh, and he dropped an iron ingot. It's actually, we finally, Winter Highboy and we finally started to record some more Runes of the Mindcrackers, and when a zombie dropped an iron ingot, I was so happy, because iron is really good. It's just I only got 1 ingot, so I couldn't even make an iron sword out of it, unfortunately. So much sadness. But yeah, oh goodness. That hill, now that it's gone, it frees up so much space over here, and I'm just tearing up the ground more than I intended to. Uh-oh. Oh, yo. Lag, it's never a good thing. The internet here, I've talked about this, is really good, except it's spotty sometimes, which is really annoying. But when it's not spotty, it's really good. Like, I have maxed out, well, unfortunately, they don't give you gigabit Ethernet in your room. Instead, they give you 100 megabit Ethernet, and that's the bottleneck. So I easily get 100 up, 100 down, actually, more like 97 up and 97 out. 97 up and 97 down, because, you know, inefficiencies, it's not always perfect 100 megabits per second transfers, but, yeah, the internet's pretty good here. It's just spotty, which is the most annoying thing ever. Spotty internet, there is not much that is worse than spotty internet. At least, not to someone that uses the internet nearly as much as I do. Not to one that depends on the internet working well, at the very least. Just smashing right through this stuff. Too much. Ooh, and we can even get some of this charcoal in the process. That's not even charcoal, that's coal. I think actually, can start to wrap things up. Did a decent bit of work, just general work around the base. Started to pretty things up a bit and industrialize this area. I can keep that one spire right there, but we'll get rid of everything from this side because we don't need it. We really don't. I don't like this. I want it gone. It's just obstructing my view and nah. So yeah, I guess I'm going to work on chopping this down for now. And yeah, I think that's going to be all for now. So guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Talked about a lot of stuff. It's a good video. It was a good episode. I enjoyed recording that. Hopefully I'll be able to work out some sort of schedule with everyone so I can actually get videos out on a regular basis. That's something that I would really like to do. Otherwise, well, in the worst case scenario, I won't have a schedule until December. But once December rolls about and I do all of my room changing, it'll be perfectly fine once again in terms of schedule. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be all for now. I'm going to wrap things up by eating some steak and call it an episode here. I'll see you all again next time. Until then, farewell.